Hey everyone, this is some nerdy guy back again with another video, and today I got a big video game pickup video to do because I've been buying a lot of games. I've been buying a decent amount of games, and well, this is from most of this is like accumulated over like the past couple months or so. It's not like I went out one week and I bought like a shit ton of stuff. Like, I mean, it's been accumulating for a little while, but it's still a lot of stuff. So without further ado, because this is probably going to be a long ass video, yeah, just going to keep going. I'm going to start with the game I picked up most recently, and that is for the Switch. It is called Kaze and the Wild Masks. It's a pretty fun game. It's a 2D platformer. It's kind of got that hand-drawn slash pixelated. It's kind of pixelated, but it's like high-def pixelated kind of style. If you like Shantae, which I know that's a game that everybody talks about, Shantae or like the Monster Boy or Wonder Boy, either one of those kind of games, that's pretty much exactly what this is like. And it's really fun. It's a little rage-inducing. And maybe I'm just terrible at video games. That's probably the actual issue, but whatever, it's still fun. Let's see. I picked up a couple of games from this one store that my friend and I go pretty frequent. Well, I shouldn't say frequent. It's here and there we go there, but we know the guy that runs the store, and super cool. Has great prices on his stuff. And I'm only looking so confused because I swear that I had a fourth game and I don't know where it's at. So, yeah, I got some RPGs that I didn't have yet. I have Radiata Stories on the PS2. I jumped into this a little bit. I played about 2 or 3 hours of it. It's really cool. It's an action RPG where most of the battles are just in like a little arena space, kind of like how you can see there, and you just thwap the crap out of everybody. But the characters are cool. The story's cool. I'm not too deep into the story yet, so I don't really know that much about it, so I can't really give a formal opinion on it. And then this one I was super excited to find, White Knight Chronicles 2. I'm sure, like everybody knows, anything PS3 is getting stupid expensive, and this is one of them. Not crazy expensive, but like this was like a $10 game, and now it's like upwards of a $60 game. That's pretty insane to me. But yeah, this is another action RPG. It's kind of weird because it's not turn-based, but you do have to wait. You have like this little wheel that'll like replenish after you do an attack. It's a little annoying because the wheel kind of takes a second, but I'm sure there's like upgrades where it'll just like do it instantly or something. But there's like combos and stuff you can do, and you get this cool the White Knight metal suit. You're playing as like this little kid, and he gets a gauntlet, and you turn into this, which is awesome. So yeah, that's really cool. And then this I was beyond excited to find because I got it for a steal. This game has gone up in price by a lot, and that is on the Nintendo DS. It is Final Fantasy: The Four Heroes of Light. And I still had the price sticker on here because I was just so excited for how much I got it for. It was only $10. And right now, this is going upwards of like 70 right now. So I was ecstatic. I was like, somebody didn't update their prices. It's like, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna buy it. Like makes me kind of feel bad because I probably should let the person know, like, hey, some of this stuff has gone up, but I'm looking to get a deal, you know. Like I don't want to pay $70 for it myself. I don't. Yeah. And then I've got some online purchases. I bought just a certain amount of games. Sorry, there's like a lot of stuff because I went to the flea market. That's one of the sections I'm gonna get into. So yeah, bear with me. But this I got off of Mercari. I wanted to get it before, and I started noticing it was going up in price a little bit because I thought it was only a $10 game, and now it's like 30. And I got my copy for 20, and that is Tocobot Plus on the PS2. And this looks like a fun, quirky little game. You get all these little Tocobots, and it's like a 3D platformer adventure type game where you have to figure out puzzles, and you have to use the robots to do all your stuff for you to get you from point A to point B. Like you can see some of the screenshots there. Hopefully one day I'll get good at editing and I can just like put little clips of gameplay in it so you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's a really cool little game. and I'm excited to have that. And then another PS3 game that I noticed started going up in price, and somehow I won an auction at the very last second on eBay, and I got it for a fraction of what everybody else is asking for right now, and that is Last Rebellion. I got it for only 20 bucks, and every other listing I saw, this thing was from like 60 to 70, almost $80, and I was like, I'm gonna try to get it cheaper than that. So I found one that was on an auction, and literally the very last second I put in my bid for 20 bucks, and I guess I won somehow. So yeah, that might, a lot of these prices on the PS3 stuff, it's very uncoordinated. Like, people just shoot for the moon and put a ridiculous price tag on something, and then if someone buys it, that's like the new price of the game. But some of these, there's still copies lingering around, like they're not super out of print, but I guess they will be eventually if everybody keeps buying them up. So maybe it really isn't going for $70, $80 that I keep seeing on there. But so there were some sold listings for that price. I guess I must have just got lucky or something. And judging by that it's by NIS America, this is probably going to get really expensive, because I know a lot of the games made by this company go way, way up in price. And speaking of which, this is a more recent release that came out from NIS America. I pre-ordered it, and I got the collector's box because I thought the character designs were really cool, and it came with like a little figurine statue. And the game itself looks really cool. I like the art style, like I already said, the character designs and stuff. But that is World's End Club on the Switch. You can see some of the characters right there. And then on the front, it's got like this circus setting, which is really neat. I haven't opened it yet. It's still sealed, but I plan on cracking this open because my friend Max really likes these type of games. It's like a mystery, like visual novel-esque. Like, it's made by the people that done Danganronpa and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm excited, and I know he's very excited. I know he's already started playing it. I have not yet, but I definitely plan to. So hopefully my friend Max and I can talk about this game soon. So yeah, there's that. And then now on to the flea market stuff. I got a bunch of crap at the flea market, and yeah, this was from 2 different visits to the flea market. I didn't buy all these all at once. So first thing is not a game, but it's game related, and that is a little bendy figure of Sonic from Sonic Adventure. So yeah, I always wanted these as a kid, so it was really cool to find this. I got it for like a couple bucks, and I put him on my shelf, so I can't really grab him right now, but I got the little Ganondorf statue from Wind Waker HD for the Wii U. It's the little statue with him and the swords. It didn't come with his base though, but I got both of him and this guy for $5, so can't really complain about that. And then I got some NES stuff, which I don't really collect NES that much, but there are a handful of games I do want to get for the NES, and I have 2 of them here. One is the original Mario Bros. Arcade, just a Mario game I didn't have yet. I want to go for not a complete collection of every Mario game, but I want to have a decent chunk of the library of the Mario games, so I got that. And then this was in one of those cool plastic cases, and that is Super Mario Bros. 2. And this one had the manual with it. So, neat. Super cool. Really happy to have those. And then I got some Nintendo 64 games. I got all of these for, I believe, $25. Because I think I took the price tags off of them. Because one of them was $5, and I can't remember. I know I got a good deal, and I got the guy to go down on whatever he had, what his asking price was. But we got Wave Race 64. Didn't have that one yet. Well, I didn't have any of these. That's why I bought them. We got Gex. I've never played the Gex games. I know it's kind of a meme of a lot of people that watch Scott the Woz. There was like a thing with Gex 3, I think it was. There was like a running joke with that. I've never played Gex, but I've heard it's pretty okay. It's not anything like groundbreaking like Mario or Sonic, but it's decent. And then there's Blast Corps. So, yeah. Some N64 stuff I didn't have. That's like one of the most nostalgic game consoles for me. It's the GameCube and the Nintendo 64, because that's what I first started playing when I was a little kid. I guess I should get this out of the way because it's not a game, but it's game related, and the condition's really bad, but I know how much these books go for, so I got it for $3, and that is the strategy guide for Pokemon Black and White 2. As you can tell, the whole front cover is ripped off, the whole thing, which really bums me out, but for only $3, I was like, I can at least flip through it. It's still cool. It's got all the Pokedex in here and everything. Like, it's got the back cover. That's kind of cool, I guess. It's got, it's got Landorus and Tornadus and Thundurus guy. Got Genesect on there. See, they got some cool stuff. So there's that. And then I got some disc-based stuff. Pretty cheap common titles, just stuff that I didn't have that I wanted to buy or that I wanted to play, but I never felt like buying them at game stores because there's tax, and if they're already a cheap game, and finding them at the flea market, you literally just hand them $1. I mean, I don't know. They're still cheap, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, I got NBA Street on the PS2. I heard these games were pretty fun. I'm not really much of a sports fan or sports game fan besides like any of the Mario sports games, but that's pretty cool. I got it for $3, and I think I got another game with it. I think I got them 2 for $5. It might have been, no, it was not this one. I can't remember which one it was. But we have the 2-pack of Sega Superstars Tennis and the Xbox Live Arcade Pack. I think this is number 1. I think they made 2 or 3 of these things. But yeah, I've always wanted just like these generic arcade games on the Xbox. I don't know why, but I have some nostalgia with the 360. I grew up playing the 360 when I was like in my early teenage years, so like I always remember just looking up on the Xbox Live store and just like seeing different stuff that I could get, because back then it was Microsoft points. You had to have Microsoft points to buy stuff, and I used to go on this website where you could earn Microsoft points by like watching this video or referring Xbox to a friend or whatever, and you would gain some Microsoft points, and I could buy cheap little arcade games like this. So it's kind of cool that they have like a little compilation for it. It looks like there's Pac-Man Championship, which that's actually a really good game. It looks like Geometry Wars right there. Is that what that is? And then there's Uno. I can't tell what the other ones are, but yeah, those are neat. And then I got oh wait, I should do my other 360 game. I got a copy of Halo Wars because the copy I have is disc only, and I wanted a complete in-box copy with the manual and the cool case. It's got the art on there, the Spartans. They're looking all cool. There's Jerome on there. Yeah, he's badass. And then 2 PS3 games. This one I've noticed is starting to climb in price, and I also didn't realize that I already had this game. I thought I had it on the 360, but I guess I did end up finding it for the PS3 for a good deal, and that is Enslaved. I know it's not a super good game, but it's, I guess, obscure enough that people are starting to take interest in it, and now it's skyrocketing in price. That's the name of the game. Anything that Metal Jesus Rocks talks about goes up in price. I really like Metal Jesus, but that's super annoying to me that, which he's just trying to make content. Like, I get that. I don't want to go into a whole thing, but it just seems like anytime, specifically him, if he talks about a game, that game is immediately going to go up in price. And there's a game here that I did buy because I already started to notice it going up in price, and I was like, well, I better get it now before it's $100. But I'll talk about it whenever I get to it. But the last game I got at the flea market was a disc-only copy of Toy Story 3. So, hell yeah. This game's actually really fun. I played it for like an hour just to test it to make sure that it worked. It's a really fun little 3D platforming puzzle. You get the routine with the 3D platforming games. You do puzzles, you collect stuff. It's really fun, and it's really nostalgic to see all the Toy Story characters and being able to play as Buzz and Woody, and I think you can play as Jessie in the game too. I don't know, and seeing all the different characters and seeing like a different different thing besides the movies, I always thought that was cool. So, and now we have the last 2 things, which are these 2 packages that I have, and I'm gonna open this one first because I'm pretty sure this is the one that I just mentioned. because Metal Jesus just mentioned it in a video, and it was only like barely a $5 game, and now it's up to like 10 to 15. And I only see it going up from there. So I decided to snag it. I can't get this open. Come on. But I used to have this game, and I don't remember why I don't have it anymore, because I never get rid of my games. I never ever do. So maybe I gave it to someone because I didn't want it because of how cheap it was and I didn't have space. I don't know the reasoning, but I have it now, and that is Counterforce on the Wii. It is like an arcade on-rails shooter type thing, like Star Fox, but you're playing as these little, they're not little, but the mech guy right here. You play as him, and you just go around and just shoot at everything. Just blow everything up. For some reason, maybe it was because I was pretty little at the time. Not little. I was a lot younger at the time. I don't remember really liking this game. That might be why I got rid of it, because it was so darn cheap, and I wanted space for the good stuff that I had, and I didn't really like this one. So I'm willing to give it another chance, because, you know, if it's going to be $100 in a week, why not at least try it out, you know? And then this is the last one. It is another PS3 game. One that I did see a YouTuber talk about, but it's was not any of the ones that most people go to see their gaming, retro gaming related stuff. His name is Eric Landon RPG is his YouTube name, and he just loves his RPGs, talks about them all the time, as do I, so I really like and enjoy his content. This person taped the literal crap out of this thing. Look at it. Look at all that frickin' tape. Now I can't get it open. I mean, I'm glad that it's in good shape, or that it's not, you know, busted or nothing, but I actually want to have it. I want to have the game that I bought. I can't get out. Oh, man. I hear the case cracking. That doesn't sound good. Oh, man. I'm completely destroying this. Okay, so this was a game that I didn't know about, which I'm kind of surprised by, because it's an Atlas title, which I think that was the video I was watching. It was obscure Atlas titles, and I don't know, because I remember looking up RPGs on the PS3, and for whatever reason I didn't see this one, so I hopped on eBay just out of curiosity. I'm like, oh, I'm sure this game is like $100, and it's an obscure JRPG, and I found a copy for only $40, and I offered the guy like 35, and he accepted it, so that's pretty cool. But with the shipping and everything, it was 40 anyway. And that is Tears of Tiara 2. I think from what he said, we never got the first game over here. We only got the second, and I think there's a third on the PS4. If I'm saying that, if I'm saying that right. But yeah, it is a JRPG. Looks like a lot of fun. I don't really know what to say about it, because I've only seen what the little clip that was in his video. Obviously, I haven't played it because I'm just now opening it. I'm pretty sure it's it's a turn-based tactical RPG, so like Fire Emblem. It's basically a Fire Emblem game, but different characters, different story. Yeah, really excited to have that anime. So I believe that's everything. I think I got all of my pickups out the way. Yeah, that's all of it. So I got this big freaking stack of games here, and along with these cartridge-based ones here, and I got more stuff to play and let my friends play and stuff like that and have a good time. So if you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Buy my merch. Follow me on not Tinder. I don't have a Tinder. Follow me on MySpace. Follow me on Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. Until the next one. See ya.